All right, Nimebo here, Regular Crops, Harris, Northern California, and today, guys, we are celebrating 7,000 subscribers and going over that mark. And in celebration of 7,000 subscribers, my thought for today is we are going to embrace the sevens. You know how people don't like to say it or talk about it or bet numbers that are sevens. So I'm going to do $77 on each number, $7 on the lucky roller bets, $7 on the hard ways, and $7 on the horn. Okay, and I am not going to pull down. I'm going to go till this ends. Hopefully, you know, it lasts a little while, but it could give me no rolls or one roll or a whole bunch of rolls or anywhere in between. Now, if I get to the mark, which is $518, if I am fortunate enough to hit numbers long enough to get to that mark, then I will then press at that point with a multiple of 7 ending in each number. So today we are embracing the sevens just as a little fun here, little sacrificial $7 type bets, and hopefully we can roll a little while. We're going to be off on the come out. We got $7 each on the lucky rollers. Here we go. All right, points of 6.
No field.
Turn the sound off. All right, here goes nothing. There's a 9. Hey, we banked some money. I'm gonna repeat the bets. Why is it not repeating? Oh, that horn bet came down earlier. My bad. Okay, so put the 7 back. Here we go. Another 9. Repeat. We're at 209 of our 518. All right, 4s are great. I mean, 4s and 10s right now look like they pay 150. The 5s and 9s are 100 and something, and then those 6s and 8s are going to be, you know, around 90. 345 of our 518. Another 9. 9s are hot right now. All right, looks like we just need one more, and then we'll get into press mode. All right, we'll see what happens. There's the 6, and it's hard. All right, so we are over the mark. Okay, that was the point. We're going to be off on this come out roll, and then I'm going to start pressing probably multiples of 20 and then multiples of 30 to see if this roll can keep going. All right, and we're going to go until it doesn't go anymore. Right now we're off on this come out. There's a 6.
6. No field.
All right, sound off. Okay, let's keep it going. There's a 4, that's great, and a hard 4. So we're gonna go up 10 on the hard 4 and up 20 on the regular 4. I mean, imagine if this thing rolled for a while. We'll go up 20 on that hard 8. We're gonna leave the, on the regular 8. Hard 8, we're gonna leave alone. Oh, I forgot my horn bet. Sorry, got to keep hitting repeat. I missed that one there. There's another 9. This is working out great. All right, here we go. 905. Another hard 6. Okay, so we're gonna go 20 there. Whoops. And up 10. Making sure I got multiples of 7 on everything. Looks like we need 2, 5, 10, 11, 12. Guys, we have already doubled our money, right? That is perfect timing on this, like just perfect timing. All right, we're gonna be off again. Let's hit one of these numbers. 2, 5, 10, 11, or 12. Now, we already got the 3, but still trying to establish a point here. There's the 5, that's good. Okay, if I'm gonna be off, I'd rather hit one of those numbers. So let's get the horn bet back. Here we go. There's another 6. So on this one, we're gonna go up 30 since we went up 20 on the last one. All right, we're at 1,094. Oh man, that was great though, guys. Hey, I took 518 to 1,094, and I just wanna say to everyone, I appreciate all of my subscribers, all 7,000 plus of you. And listen, I'm gonna move on here and do another little system here on this video. And you know, if you're new to here, we'd love for you to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, guys, hit the like button every time you like these videos. It's super important to us. And I don't know if you guys know this, but like on average, 1 out of 20 people hit the like button. And I would love for this video to get like 1 out of 5 people. So while you're watching this, click the like button right now. Super simple, helps us out tremendously, helps me grow the channel. And listen, leave a comment as well. All right, popping that ticket in from our celebration of 7,000 subscribers. And then I think what we're gonna do is just do our 2-hit strategy, okay? I'm gonna, as soon as we establish a point here, all right, there's a 6, looking for 2 hits. So 25s and 35s, here we go. There's an 8, that's great. All right, it's $40. We're gonna bank that 40. And a 9, that pays 49. So let's go $8 across. And let's press. Now, I did want to tell you, and you know, since we 7'd on that right away, I've been, you know, I was talking to some friends of mine who were here the other day, and you know, when you take all the money and spread it all the way across each time, you don't gain any ground if you roll 3 or 4 numbers and hit a 7. So if you're hitting pockets like this, you're not making any ground, and then you're kind of just asking yourself for trouble, because eventually you're going to get popped on one of those first 2 numbers. And so we were, you know, just talking about ways that you can lessen the blow a little bit of, you know, if a bad number comes here. And what you could do instead of putting $8 across is put $4 or $5 across and just start a little smaller. And that way you bank, you know, about $30, $40, $50 each roll. And if you do that a couple of times, then you have, you know, a $200 cushion of profit, and then it makes up for when you do lose one of those. Another thing you could do is try and get a 3rd number, and that would give you an extra $40-something each time that you could bank. But that 3rd number, you know, can get a little risky. And you know, the other thing you could do is you could also bet a little bit more each on these numbers, like $5 or $10 more on each number, and then hit your 2 numbers and then reduce, and then you're still banking, you know, 30, 40, 50 bucks depending on how much you bet. So those are some ways, and you know, because again, you can't just keep doing this and breaking even each time, because eventually you're going to go backwards, right? And so hopefully we can get 2 numbers here. The point is 8. Just some things that, you know, to think about, you know, a little variation of this strategy. All right, that's a 4, that's good. Pays 45. All right, well, at least we got 1 hit out of that. But that gets back to my point of where we just need to, you know, we need to have some cushion to absorb, you know. Or, you know, the other thing you could do is you could also, you know, hit 2 of these numbers and then not press any and just play out the lucky roller and bank the 80 or 90 and then start over. And then after you hit 2 numbers, don't put anything across and just play the lucky roller and bank the 80 or 90. If you're able to do that twice, then you have your cushion to, you know, lessen the blow here. So let's see if we can get some traction here. All right, that's a 40, we'll bank it. All right, that's a 49, we'll bank it. For now, I'm going with the $8 across, hoping for a longer roll. But again, just try and give some of you guys a way to, you know, be more profitable and give yourself some cushion. You know, maybe the first couple rolls you just bank it, the whole thing. You know, then you're up a little bit, and then you can stomach a blow when it comes. All right, because you know, again, when we do that, we're not really making any money. We might have to get off this machine here. Try a different one. All right, there's a good 9. But that sure was fun on the 7,000 subscriber thing here. It's always nice when you go past your mark, you know, and I didn't hit a bad number right away, and so that was awesome. All right, banking that. All right, I'm gonna take this. See if we can get by, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 numbers here. Come on. There's a 5, it's great. And then let's roll some repeaters, you know. 3 is wonderful. Now on the 3, I press it to a quarter. We make 22. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. I know because a lot of you comment all the time. I hate these VIG fees, but I will do it on the 2, 3, 11, and 12. I'm fine with that. A little late on the 1, but you know, hey, better late than never. Made some more money on that one. All right, so we're gonna make this 60, that paid 75. I hate hitting yes every time. Now, these machines here are the older ones in this place, and you have to hit yes every time. Those ones over there are the newer machines, and you can check off the button. It just gives you an automatic yes each time. So let's see if we can hit another 3, all right? That would pay us big. 11's great. All right, so instead of 22, that paid us 24. Yes, okay. 3s and 11s right now. There's a 4. All right, we're getting a little bit of traction here. We need a 2, 6, 10, and 12. There's the 12. All right, that paid 48. We're gonna make it 30. Click yes, so we just need the 10, 2, and 6. There's a 9, we'll take that. We're gonna be off on this roll. How about a 2, 6, or 10 right now? Hard 4. All right. Getting some of our money back here. Another 9. So on that one, it pays 25. We're gonna press it 12 and bank the rest. Still like to get that 10. Oh, there we go. That paid 180. All right, so we're gonna make that 120. Okay. And boy, one more of those would be outstanding. Oh, I saw the 1. I was like, give me the 2. All right, I think we're pretty close to square on that. That was a good roll there. Pretty close to where we were when we brought the ticket over. I can't remember exactly what it was, but all right, back at it here. Take a couple steps forward and a couple steps backward. All right. That sucks. But it's gonna happen. All right, let's get another pocket here. Another pocket. There's an 8. We're gonna bank that. $40. And there's another 40. All right, set the bets on. I don't know if you noticed, when you hit the point, it doesn't have the across bet where I can just bet $8 and it does it all the way across. So you gotta manually do it. So let's just get these up here. Click yes on them. All right, here we go. Let's do some more extremes. Well, at least we got 2 numbers. Ugh. All right. If this doesn't work out, we may have to move to another machine. All right. There's a 40. Let's get another one here. Another 40. All right. So now I can hit the across button, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it does $8 across. It'll do every number but the number that was hit, so you just have to manually do that yourself. All right, there's an 8. Now that only pays 9, but I still put 10 on it, just to get it to 18. There's a 9. That pays 11, and we're gonna press it 10. Now, after I press 10 on the first number, I do half of the amount on the rest. So that was 25. So now, after that initial 10, I do a half press. So I bank half and press half. You get kind of the best of both worlds. Oops, I forgot. I was supposed to go up here. Whoops. Pause for 1 second. Sorry guys, that was Buy Lucky calling me on the phone here. Wanted to see how I was doing and talk about yesterday's play. All right, so we had just rolled a couple nines, then the 3. All right, and here we go. All right, Buy Lucky, you were not bad luck. I got through at least 1 roll after I got off the phone with you, but not 2 rolls. All right. All right, we need to catch another pocket here. Oh, save those for later. All right. Let's do it to it. Come on. All right, there's a 40. We're going to bank it. And there's a 45. We'll bank that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're at 958. Let's roll. Let's roll. Sorry, guys, forgot to do that again. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yes. Let's go 8. Yes. I hate these, but I'm going to do those numbers for you guys. 5. Let's roll some repeaters. All right, that's good. There's a 3, getting all the extremes. All right, what do we need? Just a 6 and a 9, 10. Those are easy numbers. Come on. Come on. You kidding me? I couldn't get a 6, 9, or 10 before that number. God dang it. Or a repeater on any of those extremes. That's dice for you. All right. There we go. Okay. We're going to bank 40 on that. All right, so just like I was talking earlier, we're going to go smaller amounts and take some profit. We're going to go like that. So that is, what did I have? $58 across the board. So I banked about $30 on that, right? So we're going to start a little smaller on the outside. That was a 4, so we'll press those up to 8. So we're just kind of 1 roll behind on those of getting to the $8. But just trying to, you know, have some built-in money that we take off each roll for that reason. All right. Try it again. $25s and $35s, here we go. There's a 5, that's good, it pays $49. We're gonna bank that. And there's a 6, it pays 40, okay? So we're gonna go 4s out here. And then we're gonna go 8s on the inside, just not the 4 and 10. So I bank another 25, I don't know, something like that. But we gotta have some built-in profit here, guys. All right, so let's do this. That paid 11, so we're gonna press that up 3, but we're gonna get the 4 and the 10 up to $8 here. All right, good. That was a press that was efficient and made some money. All right, let's keep it going here. There we go, and the 10, that's excellent. Now, if I hit a few more numbers here in these, I'll start betting the hard ways. But only if I hit a few numbers. All right, so we gained a little bit of ground, not much. 7. Oh, I don't want to see those on the come out. Not on the come out. All right, that pays 45. We're gonna bank it. And there's a 5, that's great. That'll pay 49. So we're gonna go $4 each on these extremes. We'll go $8 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. We're at 1,070, again, about 25, 30 bucks on that. Let's go 3, 3, and 3, just to get all of them at 8. And there's a 6. So we're gonna make that 18. And with some of that extra money, we're gonna go $1 more each on those extremes. All right, try and get those to creep up a little bit, and glad I did. All right, so that pays 13, so we're just gonna make it 15 on that. And there's the 4, hard. Looks like we just need a 3 to hit the low side of the bonus. There's the 8, we'll go up 10. We need 3, 9, and 12. There's another 8. So on this one, we'll go up 10 and $2 on the hard 8. All right, we'll keep rolling 8s. So we're gonna go up a little and press the hard way a little. We can keep rolling 8s. I'll do it all day. So we're gonna go up 25 and up $1. Okay, another 8. All right, up 10 on the 5. Got some momentum going. See if we can turn the corner. Just want to turn the corner right now here. Come on. Come on. 6, that'll work. Okay, so we'll go up, press a little, and on the hard ways, 6s and 8s are starting to get bigger. There's a 4. That's great. All right, so we're gonna go 10, like that, okay. Oh my gosh. Got back to kind of where we were. I think I'm gonna call it good, guys. $1,163 off that 518, you know, from the start of this video. And you know, I'm all about taking profits. We'll see you guys next time.